Hey, what's up? We're back with more Melvor idle content. I wanted to do kind of a follow-up on the previous video where I learned the dark truth of mastery tokens. Confirmed by the developer themselves, mastery tokens do have a chance of dumping into a skill or a mastery area that's already at 99 and thus doing nothing. At first I was pretty frustrated to realize this because it really changed a lot of my plans significantly. But the more I think about it, the more I understand kind of the logic behind this nerf, the more I'm okay with it. Because basically, the only time this matters is when you have things in that skill, and it matters even more if you have multiple things in that skill already at 99 mastery. There's really no conceivable purpose of getting 99 mastery on something. Sure, you might get it incidentally because you're pickpocketing the farmer a ton or something, or because of whatever kind of AFKing method you've used has winded up in that regard. And I think it's quite likely that you'll get some 99s in mining, especially. But in terms of like unlocks, in terms of making the grind easier, getting all the way to 99 is like very irrelevant. There's nothing that's unlocked specifically at 99. And by the time you're hitting 99 masteries, you've almost certainly gotten 99 for your level overall as well. So it seems like this is only for the very, very small percentage of players that care about these really pointless grinds, where really the only thing left to happen is just have number go up. And I'm fine with kind of making things challenging for that sort of player. I think the achievements that you get at that skill, that level of devotion, really has nothing to do with skill, should be difficult, should be quite exclusive, should be something that not everybody is going to do. This is something quite beautiful, I think, about RuneScape or games like this in general, is that it's really hard to do everything. Nobody can do everything. Like I don't play RuneScape myself, but I watch a decent amount of RuneScape content, and one of my favorite things is a content creator named Mac H, who has a series on the most unique RuneScape accounts. People who have just pulled off like really incredible feats that very few, if anyone else, has ever done. I love that the fact that the game has so many different things to do that nobody can just do everything. You have to choose and specialize. So I'm quite happy that this game seems to be more and more like that too. That if I had been able to get 99 woodcutting across the board, given the amount of time I had devoted to it now, that seems a little too easy. That seems like something anybody could do on their account just to say that they've fully mastered a skill. Instead, it's something that you really do have to kind of sacrifice productivity in other areas to choose to do. Um, and it makes me want to do it all the more because of that. It's kind of funny because I think if I knew this is how it worked from the start, I wouldn't have bothered even trying. Because I devoted some time to it and then I realized that this time was massively insufficient. Now it's like spitefully. Now I have like a grudge. Now I really want to do it. So you can see here, I've been cutting oak trees and mahogany trees. Oak trees because it's quite a low mastery, and we still want mastery tokens, even though they're not as useful as I thought. The odds are still better. Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unmastered skills versus 4 mastered skills. So the odds are still slightly better that the mastery tokens will do something. Although that'll change right after we get one on willow trees, but meh. And the other thing is these mahogany trees I want because I need a ton of them for making this potion. I still don't actually have enough to burn through all of my herbs. The Herblore grind has kind of crawled to a halt. I've burned through pretty much all of my herbs. So we're kind of gated based on farming. And I'm running out of seeds too. Like I already don't have any seeds for the higher level herbs, the ones that'll be really EXP rich for making potions. So I think at some point I'm gonna go back and rob this poor farmer again. He's already 99, but it's kind of it changes my perspective on quite a few things, learning how mastery tokens really work. Because here, if I just keep doing the farmer, first off, it's by far the most useful items. And second, it's not maxing out any of these other ones. So all of the mastery tokens I get while pickpocketing the farmer will be almost certainly useful in terms of getting overall mastery in the skill. So that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, the other thing that's sweet is I've got a ton of these bird's nest potions from making a ton of them in Herblore. So I can, I've got 9,000 bird's nests, which is pretty sweet. Unfortunately, you can't get herb seeds from doing that, but I'm hoping to get like more magic tree seeds, more I think we're kind of low on carrot seeds, yeah, just so that I can continue the mastery grind for farming. And of course, most exciting, we have 68 mastery tokens for woodcutting. And we're at 39 away. So it's like, it's possible. It's so difficult to actually calculate the odds of this getting me there, because the more that I hit full mastery for as I'm doing it, the less likely that I'll get another mastery level for each one. So it's quite complicated. And this is actually my favorite thing of how these mastery tokens work, is that it becomes a gamble. It becomes so thrilling. It changes it from kind of a sure thing that you know if you put however many hours into, to this really crazy rate-changing gamble where the probability of making progress goes down, but then like the hugeness of that progress goes up as you get closer and closer to your ultimate goal of max mastery. So yeah, I don't know. I think overall I'm pretty happy with how it works like this. I just wish that there was like a pop-up or a disclaimer or something, because the worst part is just confusion. The worst part is like seeing it activate but not something pop up and being like, did I do something wrong? Is the game like glitching? Am I like going too fast? Lots of things that it could be that make you think that like you're wasting a big opportunity. So yeah, just I don't know, just something around that. But I suppose probably most people read the wiki. Probably most people actually like learn about the game instead of just fumbling around in the dark like me. So it's not as big a deal, really. Okay, so first thing, we're going to open all these bird's nests. This is by far the most bird's nests I've ever opened at once. 10 magic tree seeds, that's pretty sweet. And a bunch of carrot seeds, a bunch of snake grass seeds. Yeah, that's good. All right. We got 3 more already. This potion is sweet. And another one. Oh my god, we can't keep up. Okay. And then, this might be kind of a tradition for this series of updates, we're going to burn through all the mastery tokens and see how close we get. Okay, we're getting some pop-ups. We haven't got 99 mastery on that one that's close yet. Oh, there it is, dang. It's like, you want to avoid that as long as possible, but it's still better to get that than nothing. Another one's at 98, that's pretty scary. Shoot, another one at 99. Oh, that's such a dry spell. This is such a dry spell. Okay, 91, 92, 88, 89, 90. I think it's all 90s now. Okay, we didn't get all that close. We're only 21 away now. Only 3, so there's a 3 out of 9 chance. Only 1/3 of our tokens we should expect. But that means that if I get a mere 63 more tokens, I should... Oh, but wait, no, that's not how it works, because one of them will cap out before, and then the odds will go down. Right, we were just talking about that. So the actual way to calculate this it's too much math. It requires a PhD, perhaps. No, it's not actually that bad, but I'm too lazy. Maybe we'll try another blitz of these when I have like 80-ish or something, or maybe another, what was that, like 69 that we started with? I don't know. But yeah, I think that's pretty fun. That was pretty thrilling. And one of these times, it's actually going to get us all the way there. Kind of sucks that we have to cut this mahogany tree, even though it's already max mastery. So we're not actually making any like natural progress. But I think natural progress is totally irrelevant at this point. Like, it's gonna get there through mastery tokens. Some number of them will eventually get us there. And I do need a ton for this. And because the mastery token like resets the progress, it doesn't really make sense to swap off of oak tree. In fact, I probably should just do normal tree. it gets me that much more mastery tokens. And I don't think I've gotten a natural level cutting oak trees, because I only just did this for one overnight. I don't know. Or maybe I should just go back to thieving for now. Like, these potions aren't even that great. It's only 18 experience per potion, versus if I can get the seeds to plant the more valuable ones, we're getting like this one would be so great to make, because we have so much vegetables. The pigtail herb, but we're totally out of pigtail seeds, I'm almost certain. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of stuff to do, a lot of options. We're closing in on the end of the pacifism era, but I don't wanna rush it. I don't wanna just kind of flail and thrash. I'd like to achieve kind of my main goals. So the other one, of course, is item completion, which is coming along quite well. But the main limiter there is getting gold and silver bars for upgrades. So that's like another overnight I'm gonna do. There's the potion that makes it so you might smith a gold bar every time you smith a silver bar. I don't really have that many of them, but it's kind of a good way to go about it. I think eventually I'm going to need the same number of silver bars and gold bars, though, so that doesn't help too much. And I went through a bunch of gold ore making these ones. I don't know. It's complicated. It's complicated, and yet I still feel very in control. I feel like, outside of my tokens disappearing and nothing happening, this game never gives you a distressing surprise. It's always just a gentle feeling of opportunity. A feeling of opportunity just in terms of the choices you make, but not in terms of like a challenge that you might fail. Really blissful, really wonderful. It actually reminds me of playing Animal Crossing a lot, which I'm also playing right now. Just that same sort of sense of like, oh, there's so much to do, but like you don't feel like there's kind of a trade-off between like challenge and reward. Which like you think, what's the point? Like, isn't that kind of what defines a game? Is that trade-off between challenge and reward? But it's more just it's just kind of like, well, which reward is going to be most satisfying to me in this moment? The challenge is in the choice. It's like a tagline or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll feel differently when we start combat and we start getting our ass kicked. But right now, I really appreciate just kind of how chill this game is and how peaceful and content I feel doing my farming runs, watching numbers get bigger, watching my bank value go up, watching these most essential numbers go up. We're at 60% skills now. So exciting. Okay. The next update will probably be either taking another crack at finishing off all mastery here or finishing off herb lore. So please look forward to that. Bye bye for now.